So I've been watching a lot of K-dramas recently. And it's especially on my TikTok.
Oh, not. Yeah. Oh, on TikTok.
Like we're watching like clips of K-dramas on TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah, because I can't even find any on websites anymore. So
no more like kdramas.net.
Yeah, it just sucks.
Oh man.
Do you watch K-dramas?
Do I watch K-dramas? Yes, I grew up watching a lot of K-dramas.
Okay.
Some K-dramas that I like loved and is etched in my mind is like Gu Family Book. That's really old.
Gu Family Book?
Yeah, it starts Suzy and Lee Seung-gi, and then also Descendants of the Sun.
Ooh.
To me is a classic. I'm a romance girl.
Okay.
Yeah,
you basically all the romance
and
rom-coms
wait.
and stuff
Can
like that.
Can I yap about Song Joong Ki?
Wait first, we need to introduce the topic.
Oh.
Okay. So today we're gonna be talking about all the K-pop K-dramas, and yeah, so just stay tuned, guys.
I love Descendants of the Sun. Yeah, I think Descendants of the Sun was the K-drama of 2016. It was the K-drama of 2016, the Song couple. It was Song Joong Ki's comeback K-drama after his military service. And then he came back to the K-drama world after military service in the uniformed K-drama.
So you like those type macam.
Yes, I have a thing for men in uniform. Yes.
Okay.
Men in uniform.
Diam lah. Okay. So, what about like those older dramas that have you like watched any like those very cringy, as you know the haircuts are like just weird.
Oh, anime haircuts, K-drama. No, I know Boys Over Flowers. I love Boys Over Flowers. Have you watched Boys Over Flowers?
No, I did not know that boys go over flowers.
Okay, I'm the sick one here. And Boys Over Flowers, it was a K-drama in 2009.
2009.
I think it was it was not really just K-pop. It was also like C-drama and J-drama. Like there was a bunch of remakes of it because it started out as a webtoon or manhwa, and then it got written into a K-drama lah. And
which we see a lot now.
Yeah, and I think it was one of like the very like classic K-drama tropes of like poor girl
with the Samsung iPhone
that bumps into a hot, rich, single millionaire who is an asshole.
Wearing Chanel suit.
Yeah, no, with the whole trope of like the mother-in-law, right? Or like the guy's mother that's all like with the money.
Oh, damn.
Leave my guy alone. Leave my son alone. Here is 50 million won. Leave him alone. Get your ass off. Get your red ass off. Leave him alone.
This is an audition to be a K-drama actor.
I'll be a marquee in a K-drama. Honestly.
You're the mother giving the money to the daughter to leave your son.
With my hair bun up and like, I would, for me, I would take the money and like, okay, fuck your son.
Okay, so for me, I'm more of the modern one lah. I'm not like so much of the the rom-com, that kind of person lah. I like the thriller. I like the drama. So my favorite.
I'm the drama mama. Sorry, I'm a dancer.
Yeah, so I did watch Descendants of the Sun. It was a very big show between my aunties and me. So we would be like updated with like, do you like the Song Joong Ki and the Song Hye Kyo couple? I was like, yeah, of course. Like I'd be eating them up, So, but also another project that Song Hye Kyo was in was The Glory, which was one of my favorite dramas of recent years. Yeah. So a lot of people who don't know, it's basically about this woman who used to be bullied a lot in high school, and she was bullied to the point where it's based from true stories, where she was being burned with a curling iron by a group of bullies, and she basically told them like, I'm gonna get revenge on you, and she plotted this whole big ass revenge all the way up to their like in their 30s, and like she's finally like acting on all the plans, and then like you see the episodes as the plans play out.
Yeah, I think The Glory was a really good K-drama written by the same screenwriter as Descendants of the Sun, actually.
Really?
Kim and Suk.
Okay, that's what I didn't know.
Yeah,
That's
Kim
really
and Suk
great.
screenwriter. And then that was also, I think, part of the reason why she decided to cast Song Hye-kyo for The Glory. After working with her in Descendants of the Sun. The same screenwriter, and it was on Netflix. You can catch it on Netflix. I think it was a really big hit. It really showed off Song Hye-kyo's acting chops.
I love her macam like her cold face acting. You know, like she's just like serving face.
No, I would say it's like subtle acting. Like you can see the emotions in her eyes.
Like you can see like she's a bit crazy, but like not really.
Yeah. Or like you can see like her craziness or like the plot that she wrote about was justified from the
It's
pain
like to the
in
point
her
where you
eyes.
feel sorry for the bullies, but you kind of don't because like
Yeah,
that's what they
yeah.
got. That's what they deserve, right?
Yeah. So
I understand what you're saying.
with that drama also, she got out of the she divorced Song Joong-ki, and she got a lot of flack from the divorce proceedings
Of course.
because she's a female.
She's a female, misogyny.
She's a female. She got a lot of flack, so that helped to really like re-establish her status as the A-list celebrity that she is.
She's like,
So,
I'm known for my talent, and this is what you're gonna know me
I'm
for.
not just
like
an accessory for another man.
Period. Okay. So another drama that I watched, like mainly to the romance side, was Pinocchio. Yes, that was like my first K-drama that I watched and got me to like the whole K-drama rabbit hole with Park Shin-hye and Lee Jong-suk.
Sorry, Lee Jong-suk.
Yes.
Lee Jong-suk.
Love
Lee Jong-suk
him.
is
Love him.
my man in the
Okay,
K-drama
okay.
world. I love Lee Jong-suk. I think he acts really well. You know, he's dating IU.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're a couple.
That's
They're a
great.
couple.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Lee Jong-suk. I've watched a lot of other projects with Lee Jong-suk in. Mainly, okay, he serves face. He's a model. He serves face, but he also is really good at acting. Like I've watched W, which was a K-drama, but it blended animation styles as well. I've watched Doctor Stranger. I love it when he does like doctor theme, medical theme. Again, I have a thing for men in. Yes.
Okay.
I guess I have a thing for men in scrubs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other few ones was Angry Mom, Who Are You School 2015, and also Kill Me Heal Me. If you guys know, you know. And yeah, these are some of the K-dramas that I watched diligently to the point where like, wow, I was so obsessed with it. And like I was touching on a lot of different genres back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not so now because I'm still kind of like, I'm more obsessed with Western
Shows,
dramas
yeah.
now. So yeah, but this is what these are some of the shows that I was obsessed with when I was in my secondary school days, trying to like stay up late, that kind of stuff.
Can I ask? So you watched School 2015? Do you follow
Yes.
the series? Because there's
I did.
Yeah.
I tried to, but then I was like, why are they going to different schools? Like I thought it's like a sequel, prequel type. You
No,
know?
it
So like when
wasn't.
I saw like this is a different school,
No,
but
it
I like
wasn't.
that a lot of the episodes touch about how corrupted the school education
Yeah,
system is, and it's
yeah.
always following the same formula of like it's usually this one student who is like going against the grain of the school body, and like it's usually kind of like a underdog kind of story, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Did you also catch the other like popular series in Korean dramas, the Reply series? Reply
Yes,
1998, Reply
with
1997.
what was her name? Kim Hyeri, right?
Hyeri?
Hyeri,
Yeah.
yeah, from Girls' Day. Oh, I remember watching that because she was the middle child, and then like she made a whole big fuss about the whole chicken, and like I wanted the chicken boat, like the chicken thigh, but then she's the character where she was overlooked as a middle child, but then like you know. It was a very heartwarming scene between her and her family also.
Yeah, Girls' Day Harry. So I think the Reply 1990 plus series was very well known for having casted idols and singers as their main cast. For example, Reply 1997 with So In-guk, who is a singer, and also Aping's Eunji, who is also an idol singer in A-Pink, the main vocalist in A-Pink. And then 1998 had Girls' Day Harry, who I would say was more of a supporting member in Girls' Day. So when
like some of them like are not meant for like the main actor's role, but they're just there for to kind of make the pull factor.
but Harry was Harry was
Haley was a established kind of actress already at that point of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I would say that she also the whole idols getting into K-dramas always has a lot of controversy. What do you think about that?
I think they make a lot of. They are okay. Let me rephrase. I think that they actually benefit the production in a sense. Like they give. It's what pulls fans to watch the show, because like if they're really supporting this idol, they're gonna support their other projects also, like solo projects. Yeah. So it's the same like if they were to have their own solo debut with music. Yeah, fans are gonna watch this show because they have these idols in them.
Yeah. I would say yes, that's one of the bigger pull factors like producers of a show are looking for. Like how much this actress that they cast can pull in an audience. I think that like if you're an idol and you've built an idol career to a certain standard, right? For example, Jisoo, she trained as an actress before, but then she debuted in Blackpink as a singer, and then she jumped into
back to acting. Yeah.
So I guess she was advised by her entertainment company to build her career in like the entertainment industry as a singer first, and then that's what a lot of idols do.
Yeah.
Maybe they were a singer first, they were an idol first, and then jump into the acting industry just because you already have the audience base.
Yeah.
So it's easier for you to be pitched to producers.
So idols is like one of the pull factors lah.
Yeah, pull factors. What else?
So what there are other things also. I see like like what I mentioned before, I watched the different genres of K-dramas, right? I think what drew me into those stories is mainly because of their storytelling. The storylines, the kind of like a concept they try to explore. Like some of them are quite mind-boggling, that kind of thing. So it's like I like to watch that kind of shows that, like for example, Squid Game. That was like a big hit in the like K-drama.
Globally,
Because everybody was like, oh, okay, this is like a new thing. They're all trapped in this area. Like they have to go through challenges and games, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Squid Game really subverted the K-drama. Yeah, I like always forgot that Squid Game is a K-drama. Yeah.
I think it's just very interesting because like it was also popular in the Western media also.
Yeah.
To the point where they got award, they got nominated for it also. For if I'm not wrong, yeah.
Wow.
And then also like even bigger shows, bigger movies like Parasite, which is a Korean movie. They got awarded with like the best picture, best director, and best screenplay in Academy Awards. Yeah. So I think a lot of the storyline has to do with what makes the dramas what makes these dramas and movies very interesting.
Yeah. K-pop or K-drama really has a way of telling stories that I would say is very nuanced almost. Like even the actors, the way that they act is very like there's different okay, at least the good actors. There's different layers, you know. So you really hit the visuals from my oppas, my Korean oppas, and how handsome they are. And then the storyline is one thing. And then also I think a big part that I really like also is the OST. Sometimes I really do
songs,
like
right?
the OSTs.
Because it gives you the vibes.
Yeah.
Like you are my everything, you know?
I can't sing. One of my favorite songs. Yeah, okay. I think Descendants of the Sun had a really good OST album. But I think from Fight Start or something.
Fight Start?
There was K-drama with Park Seo-joon.
Oh, yeah. Fight My Way, right?
Oh, Fight My Way.
Yeah.
Fight My Way had a song that I really liked that was so uplifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the promotion and also like the songs for the shows. Yeah, so I agree on that with the promotional songs and also like how they get the actors to kind of get in the mood with the song, and also because these songs are constantly playing in the show. So like the more you listen to the song, the more you're gonna like, oh okay, I'm gonna get into the mood. Yeah,
they would play it towards the end of the song, right? They would play it towards the end of the show, and after that they would put Subway.
The promotion, the
Subway.
I forgot what's that called? The
product placement.
Product placement. Yes.
Product placement is a big part of K-drama. Like for example,
okay,
we don't have product placement yet, but for example, they don't have anything to do with K-pop. Like we have three plushies on our sofa right now. They don't have anything to do with K-pop, but
they're just there.
For face card, you know.
It's like imagine like we have a potluck in that drama, in that scene. Then obviously somebody would bring a whole platter of Subway with them. It's like, oh, I brought you guys sandwiches and it's some Subway. And it's like, bro, you couldn't have like chosen other sandwiches. You just had to get Subway.
I think the one that I remember very clearly from Descendants of the Sun was they are out in the mountains, right? In some wrecked place, ulu ass place, and they drove up a whole lorry of Subway for the military men to eat.
Why our NS not like that, yeah? Like, okay, like I got see maybe in my camp got like they got food truck here and there, but like Subway, that's like a.
No, you need to write in for sponsorship, and then you need to do a whole K-drama in NS. You know, like just be the next Jack Neo, you know, and like
Oh my god, Jack Neo.
Just like know.
Oh my god, we were watching Jack Neo one time, and the product placement in that movie was crazy.
Just refreshing it, you know.
It's like every single moment we had Yos, you know, the drink, and then we had like holistic way, the stupid supplements. Yeah. That was like overused every single time.
Product placement was a big part of K-drama, I think. And the way that they would like fit it in, sometimes it was really funny.
It's just like random.
Yeah,
I remember at that time, like iPhone wasn't really like they couldn't show iPhone on the screen. Like even when they had, they will do all the ways to just show that it's not iPhone. They will put stickers on it. They will put like a lot of blocking things just to show that it's not Apple. But girl, we know it's Apple. We know it's Apple.
Fun fact. Okay, this is me nerding out about my industry because I'm a media marketing film student.
Okay.
Fun fact, Apple has a clause that you can't show their product. Yeah, like the villain can't be using an iPhone. They have a clause with the film media industry. Yeah.
So they cannot have the back person using the iPhone because they don't want to promote their phone as you can use it to plot against plot against the
So what a lot of like producers and director would like from how they would avoid this problem is that they would maybe show like text bubbles. That is not specifically iPhone style.
I get it.
And the ding is not an iPhone sound.
But like but you can already see the phone.
Yeah,
like
but in K-dramas it's usually Samsung.
Yeah lah, cause the Samsung is from Korea ma.
Yeah, and like the poorest like girl that
It's
living
like
in a
using
dingy one rented room in the mansion of a rich kid.
He's using the Samsung Fold.
The latest Samsung Fold.
Oh
like
my
how
God.
are you affording it, girl?
Damn.
I thought you are like scrubbing toilets, but okay.
Yeah. So I also mentioned about the genres, right? I like that they also try to mix two different like genres, like the historical and fantasy.
Oh, that's
and
a lot of that.
They try to mix it. Like for example, the Two Worlds, right?
Yeah.
So basically, it's a mix genre of animation and also like reality. But then there's also this show called oh my god, Scarlet Heart Rio. That show like broke me into pieces because like I don't know why I cannot watch it again because like, but okay.
It's
one of the
those
things
shows
that drew me in because like she's from the future and she goes back in time and she tries to change the whole history and then it became like something huge, right? So yeah, I really like that whole fusion of like historical and like I
think the way that they wrote it, I think Korean producers, writers, they really have a really good way of like, I don't know how Korea does it, but they just keep on churning out these really good writers. Yeah, writers is one thing, directors is another thing, actors is also another thing. Like it's just a well-oiled system.
Although sometimes they have like those cringy ass moment lah.
Or
like it's very overplayed.
Or maybe if they're trying to fit in like English language.
Konglish.
I
like Konglish. I think Konglish is very interesting.
Disgusting shit.
Okay.
Having Lee Min Ho say it.
That one is like a bit like weird lah, but then now also okay lah. It's funny. It's funny. We remember it every time.
Okay. Disgusting shit.
My other one, the favorite one that I knew was, I have no chingu. From Yeah. Business proposal.
Oh, business proposal was so
that
fun.
one, she's basically like the gag for that whole show.
Yeah, I love that
love her.
they write a gag character.
Yeah. But then, I just want to dwell more about the idols lah, basically. Like, do you think like it's more idols should explore acting in general? Do you think that acting is for everybody?
I think a big part of like K-drama acting is your face card.
Face card, okay.
Yeah, like I think there's been a few like analysis. For example, Aping Naeun. She was an idol and now she is an actress, right? I think there's been a lot of analysis about how she's done things to her face to be able to be more like K-drama or like
more natural.
Natural is one thing, but also to be more appealing in the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
That they cannot look so put up to the point where it's meant for performance.
For stage. That's one thing also. So in the West, there's this thing called iPhone face.
iPhone face?
There's this thing called the iPhone face, whereby like, for example, characters from period historical dramas like Bridgerton look like they wouldn't have been they wouldn't be living in that era because they look like they will be using an iPhone to Google everything.
Okay.
And in Korea, there's currently a problem whereby a lot of like actresses have the Gangnam Onni face, whereby it looks like they have gotten a lot of plastic surgery done, so they just don't look like normal human beings.
They just look very unrealistic lah. Because
like
when you're watching a K-drama, you want to look for realistic features.
Yeah.
And then when you have these idols who like look very
idols is not one. It's also the actresses.
Actresses,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it's just the impossible beauty standards, but also like impossible expectations. Like they want real people, but then like they also need to have that face card.
Face card, yeah.
So I think it's wow.
But I think some of these face cards, right, they need to have some emotions. Like I think it's just like, bro, like if you cannot give any emotion, right, why are you even in a drama?
Honestly, if you can't
then
act,
like
you
you're
can't
only
act.
gonna be stereotyped as like this
bad
very
idol actor.
moody. Like no, some they get typecast. They get typecasted as like this moody character. Like it's like Chan Woo. Like cause his face is very strong, right? So he always get casted as the cold character, the one that's always cold to the main girl.
Yeah.
Then suddenly like he suddenly opened up his heart. Then it's like it's so cringy. But that is the kind of like characters that I see him play often, which I have a problem with. Cause like girl, give us nothing, but
yeah. I think like a lot of honestly for idols, please just it's really bad enough as an idol. You just get scrutinized all the time, and then you can't act, and then you are given this opportunity, and then you don't live up to it, and then it's just like, girl, what are you doing? You know,
right.
Like if you can't act, don't tarnish the name or this stereotype of idols can't act even worse, because there are idols that can act like Dio from EXO, and
great singer too.
Yeah, he's a great singer too. There's a lot of examples lah. It's just that there's this stereotype already in the industry, and it does push away some people from watching the K-drama because it's an idol acting. Yeah. So I think if they were to take up a project, they need to have the chops for it.
I see. Yeah. Understand. Okay, that's a great point actually. On the topic of like K-dramas, right? What are some of those out-of-pocket moments that you still think about to this day that you've watched from K-dramas? Like unhinged moments, like meme-worthy moments. Like you said the one about Minho saying the disgusting shit, right? What are some things that you remember from it?
No, so like Lee Song Kyung, when she first popped up on the K-drama scene, right? She played in She's in the Trap as a very like she was as a very like obnoxiously loud flamboyant character. Just like no.
Then she goes like where? Nigga where? She's like I don't know why?
Nigga where? No, she acts with her whole body, but that was her character in a webtoon.
Very expressive, right?
And she played it, and like it's iconic. And you know, it really showed off her chops. She was just known as like a pretty face model with heterochromia, but you know, like
heterochromia. She had heterochromia.
Her eyes are light.
Damn, I thought her eyes were just like
So she acted with whole body, and that made her memorable. You know, it was a good like starting point of her career. Because next she was in Weightlifting Fairy.
Yeah. She was also in Doctors also,
Oh yeah.
where she played the so-called the enemy to the main character Park Shin Hye, which I love.
Oh,
I
she was
love
so
Park
good at
Shin
it.
Hye. Park Shin Hye is my favorite actress. She's also in the current drama that I'm watching now, which is Judge from Hell.
Okay, wait. Is she still typecasted as the poor girl?
No. At this point, like I remember in Doctors, yeah, she was typecasted as like the poor girl. Then
She had a
become
series
doctor.
of that, and
I
everyone
get
was talking about it. Yeah.
But then in this new drama that she's in, promotion, Judge from Hell, she plays a judge who is a demon actually, and she goes around like finding murderers, very light sentences, and then she goes around killing them after.
Wow.
Because she wants to send them to hell so that she can go back to hell.
That
It's
is-
very weird. But right,
That is such a cool storyline.
it's a cool story, but I just feel that her, like, because we always seen her as
She's
the
a very good girl
poor girl, right?
image,
It's very
right?
hard to see her as the badass kind of character. Another one thing, like I've already said before, the unhinged moment was the I Have No Chingo from Business Proposal, where they always introduce Konglish in the show. Like it's always coming from those characters very out of touch.
Yeah. They don't seem like they exist in real life, if I were to be really honest. But it's a K-drama. It's supposed to be like for gags.
Yeah.
Well, some parts of it can be
I
for
like the
gags.
whole kimchi slapping also. Where they slap the whole spring roll every time.
Yeah, no, there's this one, there's been like this scene that always goes around about like this makcik just slap this son.
It's like it's how they
Real
want to
kimchi.
like slap people just to get their point across.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the future hopes for K-dramas in general that you have for in the coming years? Like we are seeing now that yes, more idols are coming into K-dramas, and we are seeing that K-dramas are getting more influence from mangas. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of adaptations.
There are more things like that coming about.
I'm looking forward, like what you said about the storyline. I think that was really cool. I don't know how they churn all these like interesting storylines. For me, I think there will be more like, I'm looking forward to see more fusion, a bit more fusion of like whatever you said, the future
Like
and
historical and then, like,
or
past and future kind of thing.
I'm looking forward if there's like, there's like Black Mirror but Korean
Black Mirror.
version, like for Asian society.
Ooh.
Black Mirror for Asian society, because like low-key that's what's happening in China, like for real. Yeah, and then but like because we have Black Mirror in Western society and it talks about validation or whatnot, right, and different things. But how would it play out in a Korean society? You know,
I'm looking forward to more horror mystery dramas in Korea, because I think that like we've seen it in Sweet Home, we've seen it in Parasite. There is a lot of potential in the Korean film industry. It's just very untapped at this moment, and I think that they need to move away from the whole cutesy, this whole like wholesome dramas, which I understand why they try to market it as the
makcik
to the makciks lah. It's because like it's supposed to be a family oriented drama, but sometimes I think they can dwell more into more controversial topics and try not to be more censored with like some of those topics that you don't talk about in.
Yeah,
like for example, I'm watching Law and Order SVU.
Ooh.
So basically, it's an American crime drama. I want to see that being explored in Korea context, in those kinds of very obscure topics lah. Yeah, I think Korea has a very great creative mind. So I think if they try to explore that, it'll be great.
Yeah. I think with streaming platforms like Netflix. So a lot of the reasons why a lot of K-dramas are censored, right, is because they are on like more like public channels, public broadcast channels. It's supposed to be for the interest of the public. A lot of the content is supposed to be for the interest and benefit of the public. But if they maybe dive too deep into controversial topics, then it can be problematic for society or problematic for just the people that produce the episode.
Understand?
So, but I think with platforms like Netflix, where there is like age restriction systems or whatnot, right? Maybe they can explore like more concepts, more topics, and
if not, we can just talk it here. We talk about it here.
sure,
Like we can be as controversial. No, lah. We try to control. Yeah, so that is the end of our episode. We hope that you enjoyed this particular episode about K-dramas. And in the meantime, do give us a follow on our platforms like Instagram, Spotify, and also on TikTok at Kpop Kaypohs. And thank you to Bunker SG for having us here to create content for you guys.
Providing a roof over our heads. Thank you so much.
And stay tuned to find out more.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.